What's up? Welcome back for more Honkai Impact 3rd. Okay, so today we're gonna do Project C of Data, Thesis Crisis. Uh, we just finished um college like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and now we're doing thesis again. God damn it! Alright, Dream Seeker System User Dossier number 00 Ichiyo. Yeah, excellent. That's a wrap. A spectacular film made possible by Dr. Ajita's invention, edited by Dr. Ajita herself, and fully deserving of a place in my research highlight reel. I'll place this file at the very top of my private collection as one of my most representative research achievements among many more. The doctor nodded in satisfaction, smiled confidently, and turned to leave. However, after she left, a curious individual quietly appeared and, with a faint chuckle, gently pressed the play button, holding file complete.
あれはもう一人の夢追い人。
Hmm? I knew there was another tough nut around. I am the nightmare of withering memories, the inescapable night. I must disregard all sins until the light in the dream is revealed. What is she even talking about? Is this what Professor Yuyun meant by the comment of my paper? Next time you write something I can't understand, I'll get someone to beat you up. Can't hurt anyone, or else Vergen will beat you up. Me? Bring on this fated tool. Wait, I haven't agreed to this yet. Yet? Perhaps understanding your caution. Hey, I didn't press shit. Understanding your caution, the girl beside you who shared your face immediately stepped in front of you, hoping to buy you enough time to think. She waited only for your command to risk everything for you. Heh, it's meaningless. You, me, and them. We're all just data models simulated by that stupid machine based on Verg. No past, no future. It's absurd. Hollow and disappointing. Now, hand that device over to me, or else I'll make you experience the deepest regret you'll ever know. The device? You mean Professor Yuyun's holographic data intelligent fitting device? What do you want with it? Or do you, even if I become high and mighty and act like an invincible villain, I still can't escape the fate of writing a thesis? Ugh, why do theses have to exist? Yeah, true. Tell me about it. A few days ago, at the Sea of Data Research Institute's student apartment. So early in the morning on a holiday. Who's looking for me? Pro- Professor Yuyun? The Professor Yuyun. Okay. Okay. Nothing could chase away the drowsiness in your head faster than seeing your mentor's name pop up on your messenger app. You sprang out of your soft bed in no time. Okay. Good morning, my lovely student. Have you had breakfast yet? If the express delivery robot is really as punctual as they advertise, the butter bread outside your apartment door should still look fresh out of the oven. Oh, I'm so touched, Professor Yuyun. So, what's the catch? By the way, when you grab the bread, remember to bring my device in too. The brand new assignment I kept for you needs its full support. Ha ha ha. I knew that butter bread was bait, Professor. I hope your device isn't too heavy. You forcefully push open the apartment door, which was completely blocked by the device, and struggled to drag Professor Yuyun's latest masterpiece back into the room along with that squash butterbread. Oh, goddammit. Come and get acquainted with this beautiful holographic data intelligent fitting device. After all, you'll be using the data calculated by this device to complete the paper that will shock Oxia. Huh? A challenging yet visionary proposal. While you couldn't even remember the device name, she had already envisioned all the honors the paper would receive. As for the paper's topic, anything goes. The device manual should be stuck to the back of it. But of course, you can ignore it. I always believe that learning through practical experience is the fastest. True. The usual relaxed tone and the usual bizarre head-scratching assignment. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Go enjoy this world full of challenges and surprises. Your trustworthy and incredibly reliable Professor Yuyun. The text message ended here, and you could almost see the sly smile behind your professor's glasses. Say goodbye to your rest days, my dear student. Goddamn. So, you take your first step, have a bite of butterbread, try asking Yuyun about the project. Of course I'm gonna take a bite. Since things have come to this, at least the butterbread she sent over tastes pretty good. Once I'm done with the project, maybe I should treat myself to the new products at Sweets too. However, no matter how many times you tried, Professor Yuyun's device remained completely unresponsive until you found a sticky note on the paper bag holding butterbread. By the way, keeping this device running consumes a massive amount of energy. So, my dear student, you know how a wonderful opportunity to head to the external research space of the Sea of Data. You remember that place, right? It's a sector of the Sea of Data that the Data Research Institute had confirmed to be stable. It's equipped with not only a large number of source matter extractors, but also many facilities to improve human resistance. Influenced by the Sea of Data, the source matter there has formed rich, normal, readily usable resources. You could even describe that place as scenic. Coincidentally, the institute has an old energy production line in that relatively safe subspace. Oh, even though it's an old production line, years of this repair have reduced it to little more than a nostalgic relic. You'll have to handle the actual energy extraction and facility construction yourself. Let's consider it training. Professor, your training is a bit too comprehensive. That's a wonderful thing. Once you set up the production line, all the energy and byproducts produced will be at your disposal. Who knows, you might even become the Institute's leading figure in the field of industrial production. Haha, Professor, haven't even figured out my paper yet, and you're already providing your dear student with a brand new field to mess up. Great, isn't it? I can already hear your joyful laughter. Shinshu has prepared all the necessary paperwork for you, so you're good to go. Professor, did you really casually stick such important information on a sticky note? Well, what's done is done. I just have to go to the external research space first and gather energy to start the device. Wow. Professor Yuyun's requests are as outlandish as ever. To complete her assignment, I should start gathering energy as soon as possible. To gather energy, we need to do some construction in the research space outside the Sea of Data. Okay, let's see what type of what is this? What type of game mode is this now? Okay, first let's take a look inside the aggregation engine. According to the manual left by Professor Gunyun, production in the entire external resource space is driven by total power. Okay, the total power produced by the aggregation engine will be supplied to other buildings. Let's go check out other production buildings. Okay, the phlogiston mine produce phlogiston carbonates, which can be used to produce processed goods. The phlogiston mine has a resource storage limit, so make sure to collect them in time. We're looking at the resources, let's collect them right away. The total output of the phlogiston mine consists of base output and labor unit output. Dispatching labor units will increase output. To improve production efficiency, let's dispatch more labor units. Okay, these are labor units. Occupy. Sorry. My to-do list is getting longer. Let's sort out the development goals first. Okay. Construction in the external resources space has just begun. Let's check out the development goals first. Okay, complete relevant reports tasks to advance the progress. You can up the research level to unlock more development options. Okay, that makes our goal a lot clearer. Let's go check out the other buildings. Let's take a look inside the free trade hub. At the crafting station in the free trade hub, you can expend resources and catalysts to craft processed goods. Let's try producing a processed good. Okay. Now that we have a processed good, let's sell it at the trade hub. Processed goods you produce can be sold for lang coins at the trade hub. We can sell it for lang coins to solve our funding problem. Okay, Enfield. In the shop, you can use lang coins to buy labor units, which increases the efficiency of resource extraction. Now that we have money, we can buy our first labor unit. Okay. Let's go check out the new resource extraction building, the quarry. At the phlogiston mine, the quarry is a resource extractive building. It produces gravel ore for producing processed items. Let's spend the new lang coins to build it. I wonder how the construction is coming along. Let's go back to check the state of construction. Okay, good. We've made some progress. Let's check out the complete goals and upcoming plans. Okay, good job. You have completed all the reports tasks for this phase. Keep up the good work and collect your rewards. Increase the research level to complete the next phase. Okay, so it's like... Okay, this is the mining shaft. You can obtain production resources by mining. A random one refreshes every day. Let's start digging. Okay, among the mineable items, the gray stones are obstacles, and grabbing them yields nothing. The conditions are pretty strict, so we'll need to be careful when digging. Let's start digging. Where should I drop the hook? Let me see. What? Can't we upgrade this or something? Got it. Oops. Okay, there we go. Man, I want to upgrade the hook. Okay, as the research level increases, the free trade hub now displays news trends. Let's see if the market has changed. Okay, the first news item reveals the market sentiment, which affects the prices of a category of products. Looks like the prices of amusements will increase. Hours still revealed. Okay. The second news item reveals detailed price trend, which will affect the price of a specific product. Judging from both news items, the price of multimedia speakers will spike tomorrow. We should produce a batch to take advantage of it. Oh, it is Enfield 2. What resources are needed to make a multimedia speaker? Let's check the crafting station. Okay. Check the production requirement of the multimedia speaker. Okay. Multimedia speakers require phlogiston, carbonite, and gravel ore to produce. It's best to keep the gathering efficient of both resources at the same ratio to produce more multimedia speakers. Let's return to the resource base to check resource production details. Okay, here you can see the production efficiency of all resources. The production efficiency of all resources is shown here. To align the production efficiency with the ratio of materials required by products, you can go to the corresponding resources extraction building to adjust the number of labor units dispatched. Okay. Once we collect enough resources to produce process goods that match the new trends, we can earn more lang coins as funds to further develop the resource base. Okay. Okay, at resource extraction buildings, you can use a booster to quickly obtain resources that they produce over given time based on their base production results. Try collecting resources quickly. Okay. Okay, we only have 2. 15,000. Okay, now we do this one, crafting. Okay, predicted to rise. Yeah, let's just buy this, then we're gonna sell it tomorrow. Yeah, right? Okay. Now that's done. Like, we don't have anything to put anymore. Oh, yeah, wait. I mean, we have to use it. Take advantage of it. But I didn't get this one. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's give it. Okay, what interesting things will happen during our research? We should keep a record of all of them. Oh, this one is a story. Nice. I thought it's gonna be like the Elysian part where she transformed into high Ellie something. Okay. And continue. I readied the energy. I should try starting the device again. Strange. Still no response. Energy is sufficient, and the steps were correct. What exactly went wrong? Maybe the device security permission haven't been reset? That's definitely a possibility. Huh? You turn around at the sound that once again met with a familiar sight. Oh, again. Why? I removed that. Okay. Jinsei, weren't you supposed to be doing experiments at the institute today? How do you have time to come here? You don't seem at all surprised that I suddenly appeared to your home. That's because I'm already used to you quietly unlocking my apartment door with my key and greeting me as if nothing happened in almost the same way. Sounds like my little genius feeling quite insecure. Don't tell me you want to change the locks. Of course not. Even if I did change the lock, I'd leave a key for you. I don't mean anything by it. It's purely for security reasons. Security reasons? Huh? Yeah. Remember that time I pulled an all-nighter for a last-minute paper? I overslept the next day, and no one could reach me. You were worried about me, so you let yourself into my place and rescued my unfinished term paper, along with me, whom you mistakenly thought had passed out. Yes, I remember now. Well, do you still recall the details of that rescue? Hey, I'm starting to think it's no longer safe to leave my keys with you, Shinsei. Just kidding. Anyway, you still haven't told me why you've come over today. To check on my lovely junior, of course. The moment Professor Yuyun asked me to handle your paperwork for the old production base, I knew she had another bright idea. Let me guess, she decided to leave a whimsical device to one lucky student and then have her serve up a paper that will shock Oxia? Neither lucky nor shocking, but you're spot on. I still can't get the device to start. At first, I thought it was a lack of energy, but after supplying it, the device still wouldn't respond. Where exactly did I go wrong? Huh? Before the words of self-doubt could completely leave your lips, Shinsei had already taken the device manual from your hands. This manual. Vergen, you didn't follow the wrong manual from the professor, did you? The wrong one? But what's wrong? Shinsei, I already followed it. What's going to happen? There's no time to explain. Go notify the institute to prepare contingency plans. I'll stay here and see if I can fix it temporarily to buy everyone as much time as possible. Wait, is Professor Yuyun's device going to explode because of my mistake? No, Shinsei, you can't stay behind alone. At least let me stay with you. Follow my instructions, Vergen. You know this is the safest and most effective plan. How can I possibly abandon you at a time like this and leave you here alone? Either we leave together or we... Wait, Shinsei, were you smiling? In response to your question, Shinsei revealed the undisguised smile of a successful prankster. I couldn't help it. Your genuine reaction was so touching that I simply couldn't keep a straight face. You act all mature and reliable at the institute, but why do you start teasing me as soon as you come to my apartment? Is it just because I'm your only junior? Oh my one and only brilliant and adorable junior is finding new ways to flatter me. I really should visit you more often. Bergen, be sure to give me a spare key to all your places from now on. Huh? Alright, time to get to work. Let's take a look at the professor's device together. This is your countless seamless collaboration in the lab. You quickly activated Professor Yuyun's mysterious device under Chinsei's instructions. What awaited you was... It actually exploded. Very good. Very good. Are you alright? Of course. Don't worry, I'm fine. But where are we? Oh my, Vergen. You get so tiny and cute. Let me get a good look at you. There are a total of 3 dream seekers as cute as her. No, 4 to be precise. The fitted data model simulated by the device will not have any effect on the person, which is the original dataset. Wait, why did Professor Yun's device create 3 data models that look so much like me after activation? Do you remember the name of this device? It's the Holographic Data Intelligent Fitting Device. It records the user's data to serve as a frame of reference, performs a high degree fitting using source matter from the sea of data, and ultimately generates a data model. That's a lot of words. Isn't there a simpler way to put it? You can think of us as virtual models generated from the massive data set that is Vergen. We share heart rates, but essentially we are advanced AI that need recharging. Exactly! This brainy dream seeker perfectly embodies Vergen's intelligent, earnest, rigorous, and pragmatic side. But why does Professor Yun want me to use this device to write my paper? Does she want me to create more of myself to finish more papers? Wouldn't it just create more scraps that need to be rewritten? Vergen, don't worry, and don't sell yourself short. We can all help you. We know your papers are really, really good because we are all you. See? This helpful and supportive dream seeker has clearly inherited your gentleness and kindness. That's right. The more papers, the more impressive it is. Let's start by helping her conquer the new topic together. Should I be in charge of mining energy or operating the device? I already have so many new ideas. That's our dream seeker. Highly efficient and daring to innovate. With everyone's enthusiasm, I might just get to see the masterpiece of the professor spoke of by tomorrow. Thank you all, Dream Seekers, for your help. The professor's device needs more energy to keep running, so I'll get that ready first. I'll leave the logging of data from this device to you all for now. And Jinsei, got it, don't worry. I'll take good care of these adorable little Dream Seekers for now. Thanks for the help, Jinsei. I'll be right back. You're welcome. Again, I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time together. Jinsei sent you off with a smile as you gratefully closed the apartment door and then bravely headed toward the external research space. Alright, hold on. Let me drink. Ugh. There we go. I'm back with energy crystals. This should keep the device running for a while. Good job, Vergen. Quick, put it here. Put it here. We should set up a dedicated area in the apartment to store the energy produced by the base. This will make tracking data and supplying energy much more convenient. I go to so much trouble in the time it takes to plan the energy placement. The device could have already run 3 cycles. Quick, give me a hand. I'm here to help. After all that hard work, Vergen, you deserve a rest. I prepared some hot tea. Can let us operate the device for now. Thank you, everyone. The tiny data models bubbled as they carried the energy crystals you brought back over to the device, then started to chatter in front of it. They look adorable when they're working, don't you think? I feel like I've seen that look in your eyes before, Shinzei. I remember now. It was when you were watching me furiously write my report for the academic forum. You look as adorable as ever when you're so focused on your work. So, don't forget to attend the academic forum this afternoon. Everyone is eager to hear your presentation. Everyone wants to hear it? I feel a bit nervous. Shinsei, come with me? Don't worry, you'll do just fine. It's a pity I have matters to attend to at the institute this afternoon, so I won't be able to join you. By the way, should I use the professor's device to create a few more mess to cheer you on from the audience? No need. Professor Yuyon probably never imagined her device could do that. How could she not? This is a device she has high hopes for. After all, a dynamic behavior model fitted to the user's data is much like a different side of the user in a world brimming with possibilities. Huh? So, Vergen, wanna try talking to yourself? Talking to myself? I would love to try that. Ah! Sorry. You turn around, ready to have a heart-to-heart with the models fitted to your data. But nice. After the bang, you wave away the smoke in front of you, praying it didn't trigger the apartment smoke alarm, which would force you to explain to everyone what happened. Then you saw the device had stopped working, and Dreamseeker, I rewrote this experimental design today especially to challenge your research hypothesis. Huh? Don't think your thesis has the most innovations and your thesis proposal is the thickest among the dream seekers. I won't lose to you in qualitative research, and I'm even more better than you at quantitative methods. Alright, once the Data Research Institute announces a new research direction, we'll each propose a research topic. Let's see whose contributions are truly brilliant and whose first draft fails the expert blind review. Such big words. You're nothing but a model fitted to Vergen's data. And whose data are you fitted to? Wait, when did they start arguing? Can a kind soul tell me what happened? Sorry, Vergen. We have different opinions on the amount of energy to use and how to use it, and haven't arrived at a solution acceptable to everyone yet. So each of us took turns trying it out, wanted to prove our own ideas were right. As a result, operating it too frequently caused the device to overheat and temporarily stop working. I guess people really can't make peace with themselves. Oh, true. It's like how the me who didn't want to sleep last night and the me who couldn't get out of the bed this morning are completely unable to reach a consensus. After all, they are merely models fitted to a segment of data. So certain traits from the original dataset become more pronounced and their outward behavior can be a little obsessive. Still, it's a rare treat to watch oneself bicker with oneself. Is it time for your Virgin to step in and bring about a heartwarming self-reconciliation? Exactly. Virgin, you be the judge of who's invincible, who's throwing, and who's not a team player. Are you trying to prove who operates the device more efficiently? Yes. But after the device crashes, the remaining energy won't be able to keep it running stably. Stably? Okay. So we won't be able to prove whose method is more effective, right? So we need to gather more energy to get the device running again. Again, let us handle the gathering task this time. Yeah, the device will gather more energy to make up for our mistake. Let's be efficient. Let's head out now. Before you could answer, the three little dreamsicles were already running off into the distance waving their arms, one after another without stopping. What incredible initiative! Because they are all models fitted to this of an adventurous and responsible go-getter. So, my little go-getter, what's your next move? You need my help? There should still be some time before the academic forum starts. So I'll check on the device first. It's okay, Jinsei. You can go do your own thing. I'll be fine on my own. I expect nothing less from Vergen. I'll head back to the institute now. Professor Union sent me a message saying she'll be coming here to see you shortly. Eh? Professor Union is coming? When? Who knows? Given her personality, it's hard to tell how long shortly will be. So you can go at your own pace. Bye now, Vergen. Prepare well and give her a surprise. Alright then. I just hope she doesn't have a surprise for me. Ah, Ah, God damn it. The device seems fine. I should tell those little ones not to worry. I wonder where they ran off to now. Come to think of it, if the device keeps running, will more data models based on me appear? If others have interacted with the device, will their fitted data models be generated too? Someone knocking? You see, said Professor Yun would get looking for me. Could it be her? Professor Yuyun! You're Professor Yuyun, right? Pro- Professor? Me? Oh, it's her little version. Did you hear that? She called me Professor. Like I said, when you suddenly spawn in an unfamiliar place with no memory and no objective, and the first thing you can see after you open your eyes is a door, knocking on it immediately to ask for an explanation makes perfect sense. I don't see a single shred of logic in that. Do you know that people without an identity or social ties are the most gullible? What if she's a bad person who stuffs you into a sack and forces you into an endless illegal labor? Do you actually think you'd find meaning by enduring endless illegal labor? I never expect you to have such grand ambitions. Stop! Enough with the sarcasm. I knock, alright? So what? Just look at the person right in front of us. Those innocent eyes, looking like she wants to say something but has absolutely no idea how to. How could she possibly be a good person? Idiot. It's because she saw you standing at the door without saying a word, doing mental aerobics for 5 minutes straight. You think those eyes look innocent? It's the look people give an idiot. Hehe. Why panic? She called me Professor Yuyun. Professor is my identity, and Yuyu is my name. Feel free to ask her whatever you want to know. There's a special skill professors use just on their students. Come on, student, let your professor test you. Are you the data model generated by the holographic data intelligent fitting device based on Professor Yuyu? Ah, she see through me and realize I'm not Yuyun right away. It's impossible. I haven't even said anything yet. Don't suddenly go silent mid-conversation and start doubting yourself, idiot. Answer me. That's the best solution when your identity is questioned. Question them right back. What data model? You're the one who looks like a data model, my dear student. Could it be that you couldn't finish your homework I assigned? So you're secretly wishing you could turn your professor into a data model without that memory? Huh? Is that so? Come to think of it, the data models based on me are only the size of plush dolls, so they shouldn't be this tall. Could she really be Professor Yuyun? Hmm? What are you looking at, my dear student? You hesitate. Your hesitant gaze has completely given away your thoughts. Since you're so tall, you must be the real Professor Yuyun. So, so tall? I have so many excellent qualities from head to toe, but you didn't mention a single one. What's your motive for deliberately pointing out my height? Even your way of speaking as casual as Professor Yuyan. Ah, I didn't mean anything by that. I'm sorry for not recognizing you earlier. I thought it would be a while before you came looking for me. Are you here to check on my presentation for the academic forum? Presentation? Forum? Alright, I remember. Ahem, that forum. How are your preparations going, my innocent and lovely student? Is there anything you need your highly respected professor to help with? As soon as her confident words ended, you joyfully rushed over and, as if afraid she might change her mind, shoved the speech draft you had stayed up all night to write into the hands of this highly knowledgeable girl. So heavy. What's this thick stuck? And why is it covered in notes? Professor, could you take a look at my speech draft? Oh, the text on the side is just notes I left for myself. What? What's wrong, Professor? Is it too poorly written? I should still have time to revise it right away. I mean, just how terrifying is this academic forum for you to prefer this much? Is your findings are questioned? Will you be forever nailed to the pillar of shame in academia? Or if you say a single word you're wrong, will every journal reject all future papers spreading your name? Of course not. I know you said that to help me take the forum less seriously, but as your student, I get really nervous just thinking about presenting my research in front of so many people. Being my student makes you nervous. Am I already so notorious that I'm dragging my student's name down with me? No, no. Though once you hear what I'm about to say, you definitely say I'm selling myself short again, and that I should show you some unbridled confidence. Hmm? But you're the director of the institute and an influential figure in Oxia's academy. As your student, I naturally have to do well academically. At least I shouldn't fall too far behind Shinsei, so as not to disgrace you. Da, da, da. Huh? Hey, don't sell yourself short. Show some unbridled confidence. I read through your paper and it's really well written. Your findings will absolutely blow everyone away at the fort. Really? But but what? Why are you still doubting yourself? Do you plagiarize, falsify data, and cite improperly in your paper? Or good heavens, did I force you to plagiarize, falsify data, and cite improperly? No, 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 no. Of course not. You wouldn't do something like that. And neither would I. I prefer fully complies with academic standards. It makes even less sense that you're so nervous, since it's the result of your own hard work. You should show it to everyone with confidence, shouldn't you? Tradot. Given your current state, I'm afraid pumping you fuel of belief in yourself pep talks won't do much good. Alright, let your almighty professor impart an invincible hack to you. The hell was that? Oh, if you feel nervous and find it hard to concentrate at the podium, just imagine yourself as me, Yuyun. You can channel your inner Yuyun and imagine how she would react to this little academic forum. Professor Yuyun would never attend a forum like this. Even if she did show up, she'd say, I got nothing to do. I'm heading out. And then leave the venue right in front of everyone to go back to the research she enjoys. Hey, am I really that carefree? I mean, excellent. I've already started channeling my way of doing things. Now, let's imagine a situation where Yuyun is forced to stay at the venue and must give in an academic presentation. Now, please, begin your performance. Should I apply for a taller chair behind the podium to help you get into the character then? Huh? You don't have to channel me that much. Come on, let's head to the venue. Don't forget, I am Yun. And you are Yun too. Now repeat after me. You're Yun and I'm Yun too. Great, Yun, you successfully fooled everyone. Alright, let's go. It's funny. Okay. Okay, drink water. Okay, honestly, my eyes are drowsy. I'm already drowsy now. While reading, like I just close my eyes and just won't open. Oh my god! Many years later, even when faced with most daunting academic forums, you would still recall that distant afternoon when Professor Yun took you to give your presentation. Hey, Vergen, wait! I, I think I'll wait in the corner until you're done. Why? Why? Is my acting that perfect? My adorable student still has absolutely no clue that I'm not the real Professor Yun. I'm starting to feel bad about deceiving her. Haha, you call that good acting? Just worried that the moment you walk in, you'll be treated like the real Bilo Yun. an academic luminary. As soon as someone asks a question, you'll expose your little tail that make a fool of yourself. Nonsense! Ian is a genius, and I'm a genius too. How can there be a question a genius can answer? Tada! Ahem, Vergen, let me ask you a question. Am I not the tallest mountain and longest river of Oxia Data Research Institute? Yes, everyone deeply admires your academic achievements, Professor Yuyun. All the more reasons for me to not show up. This is your presentation. If people shift their focus from a student's hard work to an elusive director, that would completely defeat the purpose of this forum. Alright, it's almost time. Hurry up and go in. Oh, by the way, the refreshments for this forum look pretty good. Is there anything in particular you want to eat? I'll grab it for you. Tartan. Why aren't you going in? I was just thinking that you always give me opportunities to stand in the spotlight and show everyone my hard work and growth. Even when I don't believe in myself at times, you always believe in me. Thank you, Professor. Nick, why are you saying this all of a sudden? I'm not obstinate genius. You know, I don't care if you believe in yourself or not. I'll always believe in you anyway. Alright. If you're still worried, I'll sit in the corner of the back row. That way you can feel that my support is always with you. Aha, of course. You look at the perpetually smug smile beneath her pink hair. Oh, she was smiling more freely and mischievously than you remembered, completely unable to hide her thoughts. You reached out without much thought. Hey, don't pat my head. Stop! You'll stunt my growth. Ha! Can you even grow any taller at your age, Professor? Ahem. I'm allowed to dream. Come on. We're going to be late. Don't forget what I told you. Just pretend you're Bailuyun and you'll be fine. Under the spotlight, you explain your research goals, methods, and results step by step. The crowd in dark resembled a silent galaxy, yet you easily found the star that guided you. You could feel her watching, even though someone of her height should be hidden behind the rows of seats. You could still imagine what she expected of you and what she wanted to say to you. God is your monumental result to show everyone how amazing you are. Is what you want to tell me, right? Yeah, it's the result of all my hard work after many days and nights. A paper I should be truly proud of. Just like Professor Yuyun, I'll approach my research with rigor and then I present my findings with confidence. The moment your presentation concluded, you hear applause erupting from the audience, the pounding of your heart in your chest, and words of admiration from the listeners. Without a doubt, this had been an outstanding academic presentation. You step down from the podium, calm your racing heart, and prepared to share the joy with her. Ardal. However, before you realized it, you had already been escorted by the staff to sub-forum conference room. Meanwhile, Yuyun, who was waiting for you at the back of the venue, where's she going? Or probably the networking session after the academic forum. Hey, with my genius advice to channel Bailo Yuyun, she managed to deliver an absolutely perfect presentation. Alright, no rush to find her. Should grab some refreshments first while no one's around. Wait a minute. If Vergen continues to interact with other students like the almighty Yuyun, will they end up now it's time for this girl's fantasy. What if Vergen engaged in academic exchanges the almighty way? Not a single one of your papers is worth reading. Unfortunately, you all behave beyond saving. Let's go home and relearn the basics. I'm not singling anyone out, just saying that no matter how many more years everyone here spends doing research, it'd be completely pointless. I am the Dark Lord of Stress, the Emperor of Academia. You bunch of students must treat my papers like perfect examples and study them every day. Listen up, you have to get past me first before you think about the future. Huh? What? If you don't like it, suck it. Hey, are you all coming closer? Ouch! Ouch! Oh no, oh no! Someone help! Eh, am I the only one making an appearance now? The girl had no time to worry about being recognized, let alone enjoy the exquisite pastries at the refreshment area as she dashed toward the networking area. Okay. Meanwhile, at the sub-venue's networking area, huh? Why are there so many people standing here? They are all here to learn how to write papers from Professor Yuyun's student. Learn from me that I'm just a student. Don't have the same power as Professor Yuyun. It's fine. We're just having a casual chat, so please don't be so formal. I wonder where the professor ran off to. Oh well, in that case, I'll just keep doing as she instructed. Share insights the Professor Yuyun way. Now, I am Bailo Yuyun, but taller. How are 30 studies enough for your literary review? Just from what I know, Professor Yuyun has published no fewer than 50 articles in this field. Go back and watch more of her highlight reels on similar subjects. The limitation of this paper is that there are no limitations. Having no problem is the biggest problem. We should create more problems. I happen to know two related books. I'll send the digital copies to your email in a bit. You asked me if the collected data can produce the ideal results. Can we find a workaround? Listen up, I have two words for you. Absolutely not. Go back and carefully review the research process and data resources. If that doesn't solve the problem, start over from the research hypothesis. Otherwise, you'll just have to pray desperately like I did back then, hoping that when you wake up, the research level across all of Oxia will have declined 10,000 foot and no one will notice anything is wrong. That it's okay. I've had to start over from scratch many times. Although this process is painful, researchers must take responsibility for their conclusions. I can provide some references if needed. Started over from scratch many times? Heh, easy for you to say. Do you think everyone is like you? A student of Bailo Yuyun, director of the Data Research Institute, where all of you have to do is sit there and the data your seniors collected will endlessly be served to you to pick from? No. Whether it's experiments, papers, or even an academic presentation at a minor forum, there's always someone smoothing the way for you. Let me tell you, Vergen, Yuyun student, it's just a position. Anyone in that spot could produce brilliant papers and deliver spectacular academic reports. That. I finally found the right place. Damn it. What was that guy just saying to Vergen? Let me knock some sense into his restless mind with a chalk stamp. You're the one who needs to calm down. Are you Yuyun? Are you her professor? Professor? What? So that, get your charges right in. Trying to explain data models right now will only cause trouble for Vergen. But remember, greatness speaks for itself. You should trust in Vergen's abilities. What do you have to say? If we swap characters, I would. You will receive a series of wildly imaginative projects that leave you with no idea where to begin. Because your research area is completely blank. You can only think about the early hours of the morning until you fall asleep, accompanied by sheets of cross-out drafts. To gather first-hand research data, you must venture into the perilous sea of data, relying on heavy equipment to brush past unknown dangers. Just when you finally finish the grueling fieldwork, you discover that some strange data can even pass statistical tests. So, You have no choice but to step into this cycle of agony once again, because you want to figure out that if you change a certain step, could you achieve exciting results? Ha, of course. In most cases, the answer to this question is another failure, but your only solution is to try again. After all, how could success ever be easy? You. None of you experienced many similar things, so I understand your fear of starting over. It's not just a few empty words, but the painful repetition of countless days and nights spent racking your brain. But just as Professor Yuyun said, research is a long and lonely road, but we must take responsibility for our results, because the significance of academia lies in the future, and we must do right by tomorrow's world. Taratat. Although I am just an ordinary student, I hope I can offer whatever help I can to those who are also pressing forward on this arduous journey. Help? I will upload the raw data of this paper to the Data Research Institute's public database and share it with anyone who needs it. But you're going to make the raw data you work so hard to collect completely public? Well, of course. I'm not being entirely selfless. If everyone can use them to solve more research problems, then the days and nights I spent collecting data might just become a fond memory. And I also hope that students like you, me, and everyone else will have a slightly easier time researching similar topics. Of course, if you're still interested in studying at the Data Research Institute after hearing about my experience, you can submit your resume to Professor Yuyun's email. You. That's right. Who else has a dream? Huh? Rigorous in her studies and eager to share. That is Yuyun's students. Vergen. Even if she works all day without producing any results, doesn't Vergen still live each day with strength and courage? Professor, was that supposed to be a compliment? Of course I'm complimenting you. Right, let's go, Vergen. Today's refreshments are quite the spread, and if we don't hurry, they'll be all gone. As for the rest of you, remember to send your resumes into my inbox. Haha, what are you laughing at? It's nothing. You come rushing over here just to snag my refreshments? Professor, wait for me! Ah. Okay, this is level 5 before I release the next chapter. Okay, delicious, right? This cupcake looks amazing. And this, quick, try it. Thank you, Professor. Ah. Ah. Eat up. You gave such a fantastic presentation today and completely won over all those loud mouths. Naturally, you have every right to savor the fruits of victory. The fruits of victory? Haha, perhaps. What do you mean perhaps? You delivered a perfect academic presentation and overcome baseless doubts with a confident, poised demeanor and a tolerant, understanding attitude. It's definitely a victory. I know these knocks are a little simple compared to your victory, but no worries. When there's a chance, I'll treat you to something much fancier. Just think of today as tasting the bitter before the sweet. I'm not saying the refreshments are too simple, nor I'm saying today's victory is about leaving the doubter speechless. Actually, that student mentioned something that has been troubling me for a long time. Huh? If I didn't have access to the Data Research Institute, weren't your student, and I didn't have the luck of meeting such wonderful seniors, would I still have these enviable research results? Hey, snap out of it. Just when did you, of all people, start doubting yourself? Listen up. With your quick wits, diligent and earnest attitude, and your foolishly selfless spirit. Is there anything you can do? Yuyun should be secretly thrilled to have a student like you. Putting aside this one academic paper that won a standing ovation, even if you slam 10 papers onto the bulletin board of the Data Research Institute all at once tomorrow to proclaim how formidable you were to the world, that wouldn't be a problem at all. No, I do have a problem. I mean, I've thought it through. I won't let those words hold me back at all anymore. I'm filled with positivity. So, this is my victory. Really? It's true, because he's right. I'm clearly very lucky to have such a great professor and seniors. All I can do is make sure my results live up to this luck and do my best to help as many people as possible. It's just like doing research. While getting results really does depend on luck sometimes. As long as my reasoning is rigorous and my data is solid, I should present my findings to everyone, hoping they will inspire further innovation. Wow, listen to you. You're so articulate now. Completely different from how unconfident you were before you took the stage. It's all thanks to your guidance. Ah, exactly. Under the brilliant guidance of your professor here, you're only 3/4 of me away from saving academia. Huh? Does that mean I still have a long way to go, or am I just a few steps away? Huh? Anyway, thanks for the pointers of my presentation, Professor. Well, I'm your professor, after all. If you freeze up on stage and can't get a single word out, you'll have to dig a hole and dive straight into the sea of data to hide. Hmm? So that's why you sat in the last row? Just to make a quick escape? So I can bring you all these snacks. Honestly, Vergen, your lack of appreciation really hurts me. Next time there's an academic forum, you should come again, Professor. It's on a bigger scale and the refreshments are even more exquisite. Next time? The girl's sparkling eyes suddenly dimmed. After a brief silence, she seemed to make up her mind with a cautious. Oh my god, sorry. Dry cough. Unlike sincerity, she met your gaze. I'm sorry, Vergen. Actually, I lied to you. I'm not Professor Yuyun. I don't even know who I am. When I opened my eyes, there was a door in front of me, and thankfully you were the one who opened it. You called me Professor, but I don't dare sit in the front row and watch your presentation. I'm afraid they'll mistake me for the real Bailo Yuyun and start asking questions I can't answer. I'm sorry, Vergen. I was wrong. I shouldn't have lied to you. I'm sorry. I know all along. You're a data model generated by Professor Yuyun's holographic data intelligent fitting device. She knew! I just got carried away hearing you call me Professor over and over. I shouldn't have lied to you or kept you in the dark. And I definitely shouldn't have pretended to understand and given you all that nonsensical advice. Wait, what did you just say? What do you mean? You've known all along. Y- you, you knew from the start that I'm not your Professor Yuyun. When did you figure out? The very beginning? The very beginning? And why did you keep calling me Professor? Idiot. Do you have any idea how long I struggled before I finally worked up the courage to tell you the truth? Don't tell me you were just watching me the whole time, secretly enjoying the show. I I wasn't laughing at you, I swear. I swear on my thesis. It's a pretty vicious oath. Do you really have to go that far? Alright. Take your word for it. Thank you, Professor. I call you Professor because you did teach me how to stay confident during a presentation. Someone who teaches others how to do a meaningful things deserve to be called Professor. I know mimicking Professor Yun's way of speaking is just a means to aid expression, but it was you who told me that if my research is solid and thorough, then I should present it with confidence. My confidence comes from all those days and nights overcoming obstacles and from wanting my work to actually help people. And of course, it comes from you, Professor, quietly supporting me from the sidelines. Me? Yes. When I was under criticism, even though you didn't want to draw attention, you still stepped forward to speak up for me. A person who stands up for her student and leads by example deserves the title. You, I, fine. And how are you going to make up for deceiving me? Hmm? You knew I wasn't your Professor Yuyon and still didn't say a thing. Huh? How did this turn into me deceiving you? You really are just like Professor Yuyon, always trying to wriggle your way out of things. Then, as compensation, how about you take me to see Bailo Yuyun's amazing device? Don't worry, I won't interfere with your research. Okay. As a model fitted to Professor Yuyun's data, your head sure is full of research, alright? Fine, let's head back to the apartment. At early the next morning, the hum of machine woke you. You brushed the drafts of yourselves, only to promptly sent out by this professor in the name of respecting one's elders to buy breakfast from Sweet Tooth. Just as you pulled out your communicator, thinking or ordering some bread to get it over with, you suddenly remember that you were supposed to check out the production base in the external resource space today. With no other choice, you left the warmth of the apartment and headed outside. On a race day morning, Antares building was nearly empty. Your mind still half asleep was already crowded with countless questions and tasks. The production base power engine needed an upgrade. The primary resource extracting site may need to take boost too, just to keep the system's energy supply stable. And how did the data model even tell the difference between cupcake flavors? Your thoughts tangled and tangled until a familiar figure appeared at the street corner, and your mind went completely blank. Eh, where am I? Uh-oh. Okay, we're done. Okay, collectibles. 500 and this one. Okay, craft, this one. Okay, we're done for the first part, honestly. Alpo. It's already 2. We have 3 more. Okay, anyways, with that said, thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video. And I will see you in the next video of Honkai Impact 3rd. Mata ne minasan.